There you go. Good job, Houston.
Oh my gosh!
You got him this time, buddy.
So, what's up guys? We are back with another video. Before we get started, go down there, subscribe, ring notification bell, and like this video. That when we ever post them, it'll notify you whenever, and it doesn't even cost you a penny. So, we're down at the creek trying to bass fish. And we're gonna try to cast net some minnows. Cast net some minnows. And we're gonna put them on a hook and try to catch some bass and possibly do a catch, clean, and cook.
So you're saying you're wanting to do a
bass catch, clean, and cook at the creek.
And it's kind of like a food chain challenge all in one, right?
Yeah. And so if when we have leftover bait, we'll just feed it to our other bass in my big pond, my big paddle trough. And then if we catch a baby bass about this big, I might put it in my tank with my turtle.
That's right. All right, well, get your cast net. Let's see if you can catch any bait first. So that's right. The other day when Houston and I were down here, he was throwing his cast net in a lot of this real shallow, ripply water, and he was catching those really big creek chubs. And they don't survive in still water very well, so when we move them to his pond, if the bass don't eat them pretty quick, they kind of die off within a day or two. But I think they would make great bait for those big spotted bass that were hiding out in the swimming hole the other day. So I told you we were concerned about the otters. I had a cousin of mine who works for the state. He's actually a state trapper, like a nuisance trapper, and he's caught a lot of otters. I've never trapped otters, but he came down. We walked all up and down the creek for probably half a mile, went over to the bass pond. The only evidence of the otters we're seeing is right there on the dam, and he said the amount of scat or poo on that dam says that they're not really staying here very long. So more than likely they were just passing through, going up the creek. So the lake's about a mile downstream, and this creek runs several miles up, probably 5 miles up. So those otters really travel. So we don't think they're here right now, but we're hoping those bass that we saw the other day are still in the swimming hole, because there were some pretty good sized spotted bass, and Houston wants to do a little catch, clean, and cook action.
Terrible.
That was rough, man.
Oh, we got some.
Even on a terrible throw, you caught a minnow, huh?
Yeah. This one is perfect size. Look at that one. Perfect size.
Yep.
Still a terrible throw. I killed one right
here. You stunned him. He's still alive. You probably hit him with a weight. Bumped him in the head with one of those lead weights. He's alive though.
Is this a baby sucker? That's a baby sucker.
Yeah, that might be a baby sucker, it looks like, yeah. I think you're right, by the shape of his mouth. If I can get him out of here, we'll look at him.
Yeah, we could put him in the turtle pond.
I don't know if he'll live. We might have had him caught in that net too much. If he lives, we'll see, but he's kind of floating right now.
Where?
Keep going. Keep going. To your left a little bit. There you go. Good throw. Hey, I see a bluegill. There he went. Oh yeah, you could fish with that guy for sure. I guarantee you a bass would devour him. Get any? That was terrible.
But we caught a bunch.
This is a terrible cast, and look how many you caught. Just think if you'd have got the net open. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least.
There's a lot more than that. We caught another baby sucker. This one's caught weird.
I'd say we got plenty of bait. We got a couple that aren't doing so hot, but we got at least a dozen minnows in there. So I think I'm gonna go grab a fishing pole and we'll rig one up. I guarantee you, if there's a bass in there, these minnows will catch them.
So I got me my spinning rod and we got a circle hook. So we're gonna put a minnow on it and let it dangle around and do some little dancing like what Flair would say. And then see if we can catch one.
All right, first minnow, let's see. All right, Houston, you just want to hook him right behind that top fin, okay? That way he can still swim around. Perfect. Now if a bass don't eat that,
I don't know what he'll eat.
that's right. Don't walk too close. Okay, just toss him out there gently. If those same bass that were in here the other day are still here, it shouldn't take long. They ought to find him pretty quick. There's probably not going to be very many minnows that aren't already eaten in a hole of water like that with 4 or 5 bass swimming around. You know what I mean? As soon as I stopped recording, you got a bite. That one's not near big enough for a catch, clean, and cook, Houston. Bummer. Here, hold your fish. I'll hold your rod so you can get him off the hook. Hold on to him.
Look at that little guy.
Yeah, where's his big brother at?
I don't know.
Toss him back easy. Reel it, reel it, reel it. Okay, let him go. Let him sink.
Oh, that's a good one.
You had a fish on and didn't even know it, Houston.
This one kind of swallowed it.
Well, it's because you had a fish on and didn't even know. That's why I was telling you had to keep your line kind of tight. He's really not big enough for a catch, clean, and cook.
Well, we might have to.
But he swallowed the hook, and we don't want to waste the fish. So I'll tell you what, I'll get the hook out and we'll put him in the bucket. And if he lives, he lives. If he dies, he gets eaten. Okay? It's way down in the back of his throat. See if I can get it out.
Are we gonna have to go get another hook?
No. He might make it. We'll give him a chance. Oh, nope. Well,
we lost him in a great spot.
I was trying to rinse him off, but he's stuck in this one little hole of water. There's really not many places for him to go. I don't think he'll try to go across these rocks. Huh?
I can get my cast net.
Well, you could catch him with a cast net, but guess what? If he doesn't die, he'll be just fine. He can go. He can go. He can get out of here, but we would see if he did. Okay. Hey, if he dies, we'll pick him up and take him. If he doesn't die, guess what? Then he lived.
Yeah.
Perfect cast, Houston. I mean, you hit within a foot of the dam. You really got to watch your line and kind of keep it a little bit tight, because you got to be able to feel that bite, okay? What you doing, Bella? Did you find you a good spot to sit down in the water, chill and relax? What'd you look at me like that for? I didn't miss him.
I had that one. Wait, hang on. Take a second and look at the colors on that thing.
Yeah, that bluegill are really pretty in this creek.
Yeah.
There.
Look what I found. A rattler skin.
Might not be a rattlesnake. It could be. Pick it up. Let's see it.
I caught a big snake, buddy.
It definitely could be a rattlesnake, or it could have been a cottonmouth.
Yeah.
Since it was in the water. They're really thick, fat snakes.
They do it in the water because it helps loosen it up.
Well, now I'm starting to wonder. Houston's caught 2 little small bass. But I'm telling you, the other day, I don't know how well it showed up on video when we were here, but less than a week ago we were here, and there was 3 or 4, like maybe 1 pound, pound and a half spotted bass swimming around in here, and I guarantee you, if they were still in here, this little rod with a minnow on it would be deadly. They couldn't resist a live minnow swimming around in there, so I'm not sure now.
Oh, big perch.
Yeah, but I don't see any bass right here. Figured we'd come over here and at least look. If we saw a big bass, we could throw a minnow at it. Well, Houston, I saw a couple decent little bass down there. It's not going to be easy fishing, but I think you can do it. They're probably gonna, the deeper water's kind of over there under that overhanging tree. It's gonna be hard to get them, but we can try.
They moved down. Oh.
Think they moved down on the other side of that tree?
I saw them.
Okay, reel it up. Let's go try it over there. I don't know how those suckers will show up on camera, but I bet there's 40 or 50 of them right there. So
Yeah.
if we still got suckers in the creek,
And we still got bass.
then we still got bass, yeah. But if we still got suckers in the creek, the otters have not cleaned it out, because that would be the first thing they eat, because they stay in a big school and they're kind of slow moving. The otters would wipe them out. So let's move down just a little bit. If you saw those bass, I'll grab our minnows.
I saw one bass.
Hey, you got to sneak up easy to the edge, because you're in the sunlight over here, okay? If they see you, it's over. It's like you're fish hunting.
Oh, look at those suckers.
Has he got it? Oh. Hey, that bass had it in his mouth. I saw you. I saw it. Toss him back out there. I guarantee you they'll nail it.
Monster bass. Monster bass.
Oh, sure is. That's a big smallmouth. Swam right by your minnow. Oh, he's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. I can't see him now. It sank down. He's in the shadows. Oh! What happened, buddy? Hey, I guarantee you, son, that was at least a 2-pound smallmouth that just had that minnow in his mouth. Reel it up. I can't find your hook. I don't want to hook a dog.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Hey, you missed him. All right, I got your hook back up. Don't let us down. Oh, there he goes, right there, right there. I see him. That's a pretty good sized bass, Houston.
I want to go for that big one. Where is he?
Bunch of little bitty bass out there. Oh yeah, you just threw it right past the big one. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I don't know if it was the smallmouth or not, but it was a pretty good sized bass. Just swam right to your minnow. I don't know if he got it. Oh, I think he got it. Set the hook just a little bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. Good job, Houston.
Oh my gosh!
You got him this time, buddy. Don't let him get away. Easy. Fight him easy, okay?
Oh,
Fight him easy.
this is like a 2-pound bass.
Hey. Oh, look at him bending that rod.
Send us to Jimmy Houston.
You're going to have to fight him easy because, hey, you have to let him wear down a little bit. We're way up on a cliff right here. So unless you plan on jumping in.
Oh, I will get this thing no matter what.
So I don't think we're going to be doing the catch, clean, and cook.
Yeah.
Yeah or no?
Yes.
No, I don't know, buddy. We've been fishing for hours. Well, no, not hours. We've been fishing for about an hour.
Exactly.
This is a really nice bass, though, buddy. This is not what we want to eat right here. Okay? It's not the smallmouth, though.
There's more dozens of them.
More dozens of them.
There's a lot more than just this. We can eat it.
It's already, I think Mom was going to bring us home some lunch. She just had to go to town. Since we weren't catching anything, I think she was going to bring us lunch. Is he around the limb? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting this kid.
Yeah, that's not what we're eating, buddy.
Why?
Reel down and lift him up here. Easy, 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 easy. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Oh, yeah. Good job, Houston. Well, here's the thing. That's not a spotted bass. That's a really nice black bass. I say we put him in a bucket and go put him in the pond.
Which one?
No, not even close to your little pond. I mean the big pond. Here, unhook him.
Why are you trying to take my fish?
Because this is a good one to put in our bass pond, buddy.
No, I mean, like, why are you trying to take it from
Well,
me?
because I was trying to help you out. Earl just wants a little help, too. He wants to help you.
With eating it. Hey, guys, look what I caught.
All right, buddy.
We're going to go take this to the bass pond.
I think we need to go turn him loose in our bass pond. What are you two doing over here? What'd you find, Gemma? I heard you barking down in that hole. Did you find something? Is there an armadillo down there? Is there an armadillo down there?
Okay, so we're going to take the big bass to the pond, to the big pond, so it doesn't die. And then we're going to go to my little pond and feed the rest of the minnows to it. And then let's just go this way.
I gotta go grab my other camera.
Okay.
You wanna ride?
Come on, take it, Bob. Look at that little chicken.
He's still doing good.
This is going to be the last look until if we catch him again, or shock the pond until we find him again. He might look like this because he might be dead, but he's really not.
He's not dead. He's
just not much room.
Yeah, he's kind of curled around there. So get him out of there and let's go put him in the pond. I hear your sister coming on the four-wheeler, so.
Let's look at the big bass. Now, this is actually a monster bass for the creek.
What's up, girls?
They're a little bit crazy driving, but that has nothing to do with this video, so let's go release this guy. Let him get kind of acclimated to the water a little bit. The water's actually a little bit warm.
Yeah, it's probably a lot warmer than what he's used to in the creek, but I bet you he'll do just fine. Hold him by the tail, grab him by the tail, see if he'll take off.
There he goes.
There it goes. Took off. Man.
So cool.
That was a good creek bass, buddy. Give me knuckles.
Was.
You did that all on your own. I had nothing to do with you catching that one.
Besides the bait part.
You cast netted the bait.
But you put it on the hook.
Oh, that's nothing though. I was just helping you out just for a second, putting him on the hook. But
He might be right
you
there.
found that fish, you spotted him, you cast it at him, you caught him.
I did.
It's good. Let's go feed those minnows to your other bass.
Yeah, these bass are starting to go crazy. I was surprised that little bass started eating pellets before the bigger bass.
You think they'll come up and eat out of your hand today?
Maybe. Now they're starting to eat out of our hands, but they're not super duper comfortable with it. So they'll just look at it for a minute. But look, if you'll put your finger in there maybe, sometimes they'll come up and try to eat your finger. Because it looks like a worm, and that's what we feed them.
Give them a minnow, see what they do.
Look at that. The big one. Oh! Slipped out of my hand.
You lost him and he's in that bass's mouth now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab the GoPro,
Oh, they're
okay?
fighting over it.
I'm gonna go grab the GoPro. No, they're not fighting over it. I can see the tail sticking out of that bass's mouth right there.
They were fighting over it though.
Where's
Look
he
what
at?
kind of caterpillar is this?
Houston just found a little hornworm on the ground right here, and I think he would make perfect food for a fish. See if anything comes to get him.
What the heck, Dad?
He was there and then he disappeared. He's gone now.
Look, there's a fish body of bones. He's swimming the wrong way. Oh,
Yep, he didn't stay in front of the GoPro. That's a bummer.
so guys, I think this is gonna wrap up the video. But do you want to update them with the tortoise real quick? With the turtles? We haven't updated them in a while.
I say we wait on the turtles. You fed them a
turtle.
whole bunch of worms yesterday, didn't you?
Not a whole bunch.
But you fed all your box turtles a bunch of worms yesterday. Nah, let's not do that today. This is getting video. This video is getting to be kind of long probably, so
Yeah.
let's wrap it up. You know, we were planning on doing a catch, clean, and cook.
But it was better than a catch, clean, and cook.
Hey, sometimes it's not all about eating fish.
Yeah.
But we had a great day. We had a lot of fun at the creek, right?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And these bass got their belly full now. You got to cast net some bait for them. And hey, the plan was to go down there, catch 4 or 5
little bass.
You know, small bass, maybe 10, 12 inches long, do a catch, clean, and cook.
Well, that didn't
But instead,
happen.
you got a 2-pounder.
Yeah.
We went and turned him loose in the big pond.
That thing could be a 7-pounder at one point. It's possible.
You never know. You never know. So, hey, I had a good time.
Yeah, I did too.
So
I think this is gonna wrap up the I think this is gonna wrap up the video. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.